intervals. So we're gonna do a 10-minute warm-up jog, and then we're gonna do a 100-meter sprint 3 times with a break in between, and then end with another 10-minute cool down. So what it will be is it'll be around 35 minutes, and yeah, that's the first run.
March 8th, March of the Runners, take 1.
All right, so for our second run, it's going to be an easy pace, 35-minute run, 5 minutes on, 1 minute off.
March 8th, take it to March of the Runners, Michael, take 1.
So for the third run this week, we're gonna be doing a long slow, so it's 3 10-minute periods of running and then 1 minute off. So just to remind you guys, we're doing this March of the Runners for your own benefit. We're not trying to compete with everyone else and making sure you do the fastest time or go the furthest. So it's just for your own benefit. And second of all, we've had some questions about what the goal run is. And so basically your goal run is how far you want to go after your 12th run. So for example, if your first run you went 1 kilometer in 25 minutes, maybe your goal run will be to go like 2 kilometers in 25 minutes or something like that. Also, remember to stretch after your runs because it'll help you avoid having any sore knees and stuff like that, guys. Anyways, thanks. Hey guys, we're on to week 2 of March of the Runners now. Congratulations for finishing week 1. We're almost halfway through after this week. And so now we're gonna talk about what runs we're gonna be doing this week. We're now gonna show you some of the stretches you guys could do after your run that'll help. Both Mr. S and Mr. Orlando want to say something, so on to you, Mr. S.
Action. Thank you, Michael. So guys, I have 2 things to talk to you about today. The first is leaderboards. So I'm getting a lot of questions on why I am not on the leaderboard. It has to do with your GPS. If it's not a strong enough signal, or if it seems wonky, if it somehow made you teleport, then it won't appear on the leaderboard. But the more important thing to know about this is you shouldn't really be looking over at the other people on the app. Some people are going to run faster than you, some people slow. This is an individual challenge, so you really just want to focus on what you're doing. The only time I check on my buddies is to say, okay, yeah, he got out for his run number 4. That means I got to get out and do my run number 4. So that's all you need to do to check the leaderboards, is just to say, yes, I need to get out there too. Don't worry about what other people are doing. The other second thing that I want to talk about is the 13th run. So the March of the Runners is 12 runs, 3 runs a week for 4 weeks, but there is a 13th run that we call the goal run. So this is set by you, and you have to determine based on your fitness level what that goal is. So my recommendation has been to look back at your first run, which was 25 minutes long, and just say, okay, I ran this far in 25 minutes, I'm going to try to beat that score. So if you don't know what else to do for your goal run, that would be my recommendation. Something else you could do is just say, I'm going to run all the way up this certain hill, or I'm going to race my sister, or whatever you want that's individual to you. But it should really be based on your personal fitness.
And now to Mr. Orlando.
Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. Hi, everybody. Just a few add-ons here for March of the Runners. Great job. Good work, everybody getting out there. It's so fun to see everyone. It's really my first experience on social media, so it's new ground for me. Super cool to see what you guys are doing, and you're doing great. Keep it up. A couple things to go over. Michael had mentioned the importance of stretching. We gotta keep your body in the best possible shape that you can. Be aware though that things like this, especially if they're a bit new to you, your body is gonna be in a little bit of pain. Now, if you're hurt, that's something entirely different. If you have an injury that requires you to stop doing something, something's really bad, you need to stop. But if it's just a bit of discomfort, you need to keep going through that. So make sure, learn to recognize your body. We've talked about it in phys ed class. Learn to recognize your body and see what it is. It might just mean that you need to slow down, but you shouldn't really unless it's a serious injury, you shouldn't let it stop you from getting out there. So you need to read your body. Obviously, if you are injured and can't continue, there's a bone sticking out or something is really, really, really painful, stop. Otherwise, if it's a bit of discomfort, your foot's a little bit sore, your muscles are a little bit tight, you got, your shoulder hurts a bit when you move your arm, you might just need to power through that. So get out there, keep running. Go Redhawks.
I know it's been a while, cause my memory's on trial for the way I